If you're watching this video, then I guess you also have a problem with your SD card. A few days ago, my brother forcibly inserted my 16GB SD card into his laptop. Incorrectly. Naturally, he broke it. Imagine my horror. I was like, no, why did you do that? No. So, I think you can understand why I acted that way. Maybe you even did worse. I wasn't really planning to make a video about this, but, well, I thought, I wanted to give you an option before you finally give up on your SD card. Maybe you can try what I did, and maybe you can save your files or your SD card, use it for more months or years or forever. And here's what happened to my SD card. My SD card looked like this. After my brother did his thing. For this repair, you'll be needing these materials. You can just look for any card that has similar thickness to your SD card. In my case, I use a card that comes with your SIM, and you'll be needing scissor, cutter, and sandpaper. But I don't have sandpaper, so I just use my file, my nail file. And before you finally do this, please do it at your own risk. Don't blame me if you ruin your SD card. I mean, I also took a risk, and I was just lucky that it worked out for me. I'm just giving you an option. If you're willing to try it, then go ahead. And if not, then maybe you could ask a professional or somebody more skillful to do it for you. So, the bottom line of this tutorial is to try to restore the original shape of an SD card. I just tried to insert the edge of this card into the space, the broken part of my SD card. And it looked like this. After that, I just tried to trace the contour using cutter. If you're extra cautious, you can use ruler, but I'm lazy, so I just traced it immediately with a cutter, and then I removed it. And of course, the part was still here. After contouring or like tracing the contour, I used the cutter or the scissor, maybe, I forgot, but yeah, I used it to just cut the part. And after that, all you need to do is to put it in the broken area again and go to the other side. Of course, it needs to be secure, because if you insert it like this green thing right here might ruin your camera or your device if you insert it and you leave it there inside. That would be so cool, right? It would really make your day if you ruin your camera or your laptop or whatever device because of this small thing. You have to flip it over and work on this side, because this side is just plain plastic. This is quite important because it has the metal leads, or whatever you call it, but yeah, it has a metal part. Start sticking it, start securing it. For me, I thought super glue was the best option, but since super glue is kind of tricky to deal with, what I did was I put a little amount on this card as well, and then just use a toothpick to transfer the glue from this to this side, here. So if I move it closely, I hope you can see it. I hope my phone will focus it. But yeah, it's like this. Just have to put it in between the plastic and this card right here. But make sure that you're not putting too much, that it's actually going inside, and make sure that you will not cover or any part of this metal thing right here. Then let it dry for a few seconds. If you have other SD cards, it's better because you can compare the actual shape, form, or size of your faux SD card. But yeah, after that, you can compare and then try to smoothen the edges using your sandpaper, or in my case, the pink file, and just do this. I just did this with this, and it's done. That's simple. Before I forget, I also have another problem. If you can see closely but you can't, Yeah, some SD cards have lock on this side, but I also lost my lock. And while I was searching for answers and how to solve my problem right here, which I couldn't find online, by the way, that's why I decided to make this video, so I can help people in despair like me. I actually encountered a video talking about how to fix SD cards without the lock, and all you need to do is put tape, scotch tape, to cover that area. That simple. One layer worked for me. You might need two. I think one layer works according to my experience. Alright, so this is what I'm talking about. Yeah, so this is my Transcend, and this is, yeah, the broken card. So as you can see, it has no lock. And this one, it has lock, so you can actually unlock it if you want. So yeah, you can see that white thing there. Of course, that's the lock. Yeah. You get the picture, right? So I'm just gonna try to cover this baby with scotch tape, and I hope it works. So finally, here it is. After crying because of your corrupted SD card, thinking that there was no hope, then coming into your senses, realizing that crying won't solve anything, and remembering that Google and YouTube are just in front of you, and they're willing to help you. And there are some helpful YouTubers willing to share their experience and their helpful discoveries regarding anything under the sun. After watching my tutorial and finally deciding to do this as a last resort before buying a new SD card, after praying so hard, now you can finally insert your SD card into whatever device you're using. Yeah, so it worked with my PC. I'm so happy. Happy. 16 gigabytes of shit. Yeah. So, yeah, the important thing is I can retrieve my files, so I can, yeah, just transfer all the files to my computer. But yeah, of course, it would be better if I can use this with my camera, so I don't have to buy a new one because it's quite expensive. So we'll see. I'll try to insert this. Yeah, and yes, I'm actually holding my camera in between my legs because that's the easiest. Fuck, what's this? What did it say? Let's try to turn it off again. Card write protected. I know. So yeah, let's see. So this is the first layer of scotch tape, as you can see. Yeah, the guy did it, or actually fixed it, with one layer of scotch tape. So I hope he's not talking shit, and I hope it works with my camera too. Let's see. Oh my god. So here it is. Insert with the scotch tape. It's in. Let's close it and let's open. Please. Oh, wait. I did not get a warning, right? But I can't see it. The screen is too bright. I have to look at it directly. Let's see it again. I did not have, and it's working. Let me just look for an angle. Yeah, here it is. It's working. Let me try to play back some files, if I could. Oh, that's my brother. Well, I hope this video was helpful. If you have a different problem, I hope at least I gave you an idea on how you can solve your problem. If you followed my tutorial and it worked for you, and I saved you a good deal of money from buying a new SD card, give me a thumbs up, comment, and tell me something about it. And of course, subscribe to me, to my channel, because I helped you. That's the least thing you can do. Because I post random stuff. I think I'm saying too much, so I'm just gonna end it here. And again, like, comment, and subscribe to me. Bye bye!